The guests have arrived and we'll begin the program just now. So along with the guests, the chief guest, Mrs. Gauri Devi, we also have her classmate.
Our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Rose, Provincial Superior, Visakhapatnam Province, Sisters of St. Joseph of Annecy. Guest of honor, Professor V. Mangaveni, former Head, Department of Chemistry. Our Principal, Dr. Sister Shaji, Faculty Advisors, Ramni Ma'am, PRO, and in charge of Office Management from Department of Commerce and Management. Members of teaching and non-teaching and supporting staff. Friends and our dear senior Josephines who are ready to soar high. St. Joseph's College is special for each of us because we have come to learn, last to understand, to grow, to be what we dream of being now in the days of our final years. We are ready to take the flight towards our chosen paths. Good afternoon. On behalf of management, staff and students, I, P. Asha Lata, PG representative of Student Council, extend a warm welcome to everyone for the 64th Valedictory Function 2022 of St. Joseph's College for Women. Valedictory functions are always sentimental with mixed feelings. For the future in front of us and jolly days we must leave behind. Today is a special day also because we have in our midst a dynamic and successful Josephine BAHEO of 2K batch, Ms. Gauri Devi, Chief Manager, Canara Bank, Vijayawada, as a chief guest for the Valedictory Function 2021-2022. We Josephines feel comforted to be guided shepherd under our dynamic principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji, who is always on the go to make the life easy and our college days blissful and productive for us. We welcome you, sister, and request you to occupy your seat on the dais as the President of the Valedictory Function 2021-22. Ms. D. Kavyasri, Vice President of Student Council for the year 2021-22, will now present Principal Sister with a bouquet. Thank you, sister. Our first guest of honor, Reverend Sister Rose, is a very diligent individual who heads the Visakhapatnam province of the Sisters of St. Joseph of Annecy. We are so happy, sister, that you agreed to be here with us this morning. As we conclude this academic year on a successful note, we welcome you to take a seat on the dais, sister. Ms. K. Monica, Treasurer of Student Council for the year 2021-22, will now present Sister Rose with a bouquet. Our second guest of honor, Professor V. Mangaveni, former Head, Department of Chemistry, is an alumnus all the way and joined the teaching fraternity and taught for more than 3 decades with commitment. Till date, she takes cluster classes for the students of Chemistry Department. She is currently the President of St. Joseph's Alumni Association. We welcome you, ma'am, to take your place on the dais. Ms. K. Gnaneshwari, Inter-Representative of the Student Council for the year 2021-22, we welcome ma'am with a bouquet. Ma'am, we in St. Joseph's cherish each day of our college life, exploring new venues, learning and growing. We feel elated to have you in our campus as a chief guest for the event because we know how challenging it must be for you to manage work and yet be here with us today. Ma'am, we also feel inspired and motivated seeing you here on this chair as senior from batch 2K or 2000. We welcome you, ma'am, to St. Joseph's. May I invite you to take your seat on the dais. For the year 2021-22, we welcome our chief guest, Srimati Gauri Devi, Chief Manager, Canara Bank, Vijayawada, with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sisters. A person with enormous energy and lots of positivity. Our dear Ramni ma'am, who is much more than a teacher and a faculty advisor. She is the heart and soul of every student program in the college and leaves no stone unturned to make it a success. We welcome Ramni ma'am, the PRO, and in charge of his management and faculty advisor to the student council with others. Meghana, Liaison Officer of the Student Council for the year 2021-22, will now present ma'am with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. Every individual is born with a purpose. The environment we blossom in encourages us to seek our path and find that purpose. Our college aids us in order to do so. Our sports ground, the church bells, the beautiful gardens, every aspect has only helped us shape us to be what we are today. The future belongs to us students who must restore and maintain peace and harmony in the society while retaining the moral fabric of the country. India, the land of multiversity, still upholds these values enshrined in our constitution. Please stand as we invoke the blessings of the Almighty in the prayer song rendered by the SJZ choir. Thank you, SJC Kaur. We now call on the President of the Student Council 2021-22, Ms. Disha Vaidya, to deliver the welcome address.
Respected Chief Guest for the Valedictory function, Mrs. Gauri Devi, Chief Manager, Canara Bank, Vijayawada, our Principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji, Guest of Honor, Reverend Sister Rose, Provincial Superior, Visakhapatnam Province, Sisters of St. Joseph of Ansi, and Professor B. Mangaveni, former HOD, Department of Chemistry, and Ramni Ma'am, PRO, Chief Faculty Advisors, respected staff advisors, respected lecturers, members of the non-teaching and supporting staff, members of the press, friends, and my dear juniors. Good afternoon. I am Disha Bhushan Vaidya, President of the Student Council 2021-22 of St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous. It is a proud moment for me to extend a gracious and a warm welcome to you to the 64th valedictory function of St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous, Visakhapatnam, an institution known for its quality standards of education. We are so privileged to have such a distinguished senior, Mrs. Gauri Devi, Chief Manager, Canara Bank, as the chief guest for the valedictory function. Ma'am, we need advice from leaders like you to be successful. I am very grateful to our principal sister for having faith in me and nominating me as the President of Student Council 2021-22. Life is an endless journey and it has no end, but milestones definitely yes. We are starting a journey that we started 3 years ago. Graduating from this college will certainly be a memorable milestone because the best part of our lives are these 2 or 3 years. The students here are vibrant in all ways, be it studies or sports or any other productive activity. You name them and they are ready to give their best. Dear juniors, your seniors have paved a way to holistic development. When I joined this college in 2019 as a fresher, never did I dream that I would hold such a good position in this prestigious college. And now I feel deeply obliged having the opportunity to address all of you in this valedictory function. I feel privileged to be part of this college, which is one of the best colleges in the state and the country, and has excellent and committed teachers. We Josephines are brand ambassadors of our college, and as we started working in the student council since a year, I feel motivated as we, office bearers, began to work as one team. Differences in thoughts and ideas may have cropped up during the academic year, but we as a team did sit across in discussion and sorted out any small differences to work for your welfare, as we were only your representatives. The theme for this year in Student Council was valuing differences and working as a team. We redirected our energies and skills towards unlocking potential and contributing to overall development. We believe that our staff advisors are our best mentors who will guide us in our leadership development. Once again, thanking our principal sister, our staff advisors, and our teachers from all the departments for all your support and encouragement in all our endeavors. Before signing off, I would like to quote Lawrence. There is a lot of knowledge in universities because freshers bring little in and seniors don't take much away. So knowledge sort of accumulates. So once again, on behalf of all the seniors, I advise my junior Josephine saying, become all you can be. Have a great day and a great learning in SJC. Thank you.
Thank you, Disha. St. Joseph's College for Women means more than its name. Let's now invite the Secretary of the Student Council, Ms. M. Madhurasha, to spell out what St. Joseph's symbolizes with activities held during the year 2021-22.
Good afternoon everyone. Hope you all are having a wonderful afternoon. I am Madhur Shah, Secretary of the Student Council, welcomes you all on the 64th valedictory function of St. Joseph's College for Women, Autonomous, Visakhapatnam. A warm welcome to all the dignitaries on and off the days, and all my dear fellow Josephines. College life is not just about education, but also about fun and enriching activities. We have, the Student Council family have decided that its learning is not just education but also fun. We have all gathered here to enrich that very thought. The Student Council has conducted activities for both faculty and students throughout the year, starting with the Youth Icon competition. In this activity, the students dressed up as the favorite youth icon who influenced their lives. The students showed great enthusiasm and dressed impressively. The Talent Expo was an activity where all the students got to showcase and discover their talents. The response to this activity was overwhelming as all the students participated in all the activities conducted by the clubs and Student Council. The Christmas card making competition. Since it was Christmas season, it was only right to conduct a Christmas themed based activity. The Student Council received over 150 greeting cards made by the students on this occasion. The Rangoli competition for students. On the occasion of Pongal, students were asked to make rangolis at their home and send a picture of the rangoli. The activity brought out the creative side of students in the comfort of their homes. Feel It Reel It was a retro-based online activity where the students dressed up and made reels or small videos giving out the retro essence. The acting skills of the students were displayed. The essay writing competition was held on the occasion of Valentine's Day. The students were asked to express their views on Valentine's Day. Hurdles for students and faculty. In the activity hurdles, the students and the faculty were given few tasks to complete, which were hurdles that they had to cross to reach the finish line. It was a fun and engaging activity. Theme-based dance and skit competitions were held as a part of Women's Day celebrations. The theme for this year was Break the Bias. Wall Journal competition is an annual competition held by the Student Council. All the clubs and associations decorate their notice boards and give information through posters, articles, etc. All the clubs and associations got creative with their wall journals. Food Fest. There were stalls put up in the SJC ground for the big Food Fest. Students from different groups set up stalls with mouth-watering food. The Rangoli competition for faculty was a huge hit as many departments from the college participated and faculty got really creative to match the theme. Musical chairs competition. The crowd favorite musical chairs competition was held for the faculty. All the lecturers participated with a lot of enthusiasm and had a lot of fun. The students were the cheerleaders for them. Where there is music and dance, there is a lot of cheering and fun happening. The students danced to different songs and made the flash mob a great entertainer. The Student Council and the faculty together celebrated Women's Day on a grand scale with music, dance, food, prizes, etc. The whole Women's Day week, starting from the dance competitions to the celebrations, was extravagant. With this, I conclude the report of the internal activities of the Student Council. Thank you.
This many activities. See, every member of the Student Council, when they present the report, it's a lot of activity literally every day. So when you hear all the activities, what is that you should do? Huh? Thank you. To do that.
Thank you, Madhuvasha. St. Joseph's College for Women, Autonomous, has achieved many a milestone in its 64 years history of establishment. Our dynamic principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji, will now address the students while highlighting the achievements of the college.
Good afternoon, one and all. I can't hear you. Little more louder. Yeah, that is the spirit of Josephines. Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Gauri Devi, the Chief Manager, Canara Bank, Vijayawada, Guests of Honor, Sister Rose, Provincial Superior, Sisters of St. Joseph of Annecy, Dr. P. Mangaveni, former Head, Department of Chemistry, Ms. D.A. Ramani, PRO of St. Joseph's College for Women, Sister Hema, the Vice Principal, my dear faculty, staff and students. A very warm welcome to all to the Valedictory Function 2022. The last 2 years have been traumatic, with the pandemic affecting us all, teachers and students, in myriad ways, as we learned to cope with the challenges in disruptive schedules, poor connectivity in technology, and psychological disturbances among students. But we did emerge stronger with the learning. We grappled with the COVID-19 pandemic and had to constantly respond to the evolving situations. We at the St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous implemented new ways and methods, following the standard operating procedures, regulated our college activities, programs and examinations, keeping in mind the safety and well-being of our staff and students. The focus was more on ensuring an effective teaching-learning process, as well as working with and gaining the trust of the parents to overcome the challenges. I wholeheartedly appreciate our management, staff and students who had risen to the challenge and adapted to the situation diligently. We came together and participated in the outreach programs catering to the needs of the neighborhood in terms of distributing clothes, food, medicines, and financial help to the needy. Let us continue to help and pray for the people who have been affected by this pandemic. The faculty had shown a lot of interest and enthusiasm in enhancing their skill in virtual teaching without disrupting the academic year. I acknowledge our faculty and students for using the valuable time during the pandemic by attending and organizing webinars, workshops, and also developing e-content for the benefit of the young learners. We accelerated teaching learning through digital platforms using Google Meet, YouTube channel, and prepared students to thrive in a digital and technology-driven future. Steps were taken to enhance the knowledge of students through linkage with industries for designing curriculum and organizing guest lectures, virtual internships, career counseling, and placements. The year 21-22 has been a very eventful year for the college as we hosted many programs of academic and social outreach for the benefit of the stakeholders in the campus. The college management, faculty, and students organized every event with utmost perfection and prowess, following all the standard operating procedures. To establish a niche of excellence in teaching and learning, we continue to develop our strength, encouraging holistic education by offering NSS, NCC, sports, yoga, music, and karate. Many programs were organized by the Student Council along with the clubs and associations, NSS, NCC, and sports. In collaboration with the US Consulate General Hyderabad, we have launched English Access Micro Scholarship Program for undergraduates and ELF program in the college. SJC Language Center, NDLI Club, ISO certification for quality system management were notable landmarks during the year. My dear final year students, I am sure we all have mixed feelings on this day, which is a blend of joy and sadness. On the one hand, you feel enthusiastic as you will be stepping into a different world where you will find relatively more freedom. While on the other, you feel sad as you have to depart from your familiar college premises, teachers, and classmates. The time has come to leave this institution which protected, cared, supported, and guided you for the past 2 to 5 years. The institution has given you the best academics affordable, provided you with the necessary tools to improve your skills, and elevated ethics and values in you, besides helping you to grow in maturity. Hope you will use your skills efficiently and effectively while stepping into a new competitive world which is full of opportunities. Our memories of yesterday will last a lifetime. We will take the best, forget the rest, and someday down the lane you may find that these were the best times. You have the intellectual capacity and you are capable of achieving your life ambitions by exercising willpower and efforts. Believe in yourself. You may strive hard to achieve your goals by putting forth all your efforts, but there is a limit for your abilities. There could be moments of helplessness and sadness in your life. Remember that there is a supernatural power. Most of us call this power as God. In moments of difficulties, call upon God, speak to Him as to a friend, ask for His guidance always. As the saying goes, faith in God does not make the mountain smaller, but climbing the mountain will be easier. May God continue to bless you and make all your dreams come true. Wish you a bright and wonderful future ahead. All the best, dear students.
Thank you, sister, for your inspiring words. We now call on the liaison officer of the Student Council 2021-22 with the report of departmental associations and clubs, including Learner's Destiny.
Yes, I am Sri Meghna, Liaison Officer of the Student Council 2021-22. It gives me an immense pleasure to report the annual activities of Biology Association, Home Science Association, Analytical Science Association, Commerce and Management Association and BA Fusion Based Association. The Biology Association has conducted 7 activities which are Guess the Gibberish, Jewelry Making, Poster Making with the theme Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and 4 more. The activity, Guess the Gibberish with scientific words, was a huge hit and was conducted for 2 days because of the enthusiasm shown by the participants. The Home Science Association has conducted 10 activities, National Integration Day, World Diabetes Day, World Vegan Day and 6 more. On the occasion of World Diabetes Day, the Home Science Association has conducted a rally on awareness on diabetes. They also conducted a crossword puzzle. Many students have taken part in the activity and made it a great success. Analytical Science Association has conducted 14 activities. Bridal makeup, doodle art, tongue twisters, cognitive minds and 10 more. The basketball activity conducted by Analytical Science Association has got a positive review as more than 100 students have taken part in it. The attitude of gratitude was an emotional one as many students confessed their feelings to the teachers through this association. The Commerce and Management Association has conducted 10 activities, 3 rounds race, Rangoli with flowers, Guess Express and 6 more. As Commerce and Management Association is known for its management skills, Musical Masterpiece was a huge hit as the concept was curious and involved remembering the songs. BA Fusion Based Association has conducted 12 activities. Miss Silankas, Eclipse Under Your Parasol, Plate Painting, Musical Chair and 8 more. In the activity Miss Silankas, all the participants are shown a set of items and were asked to form a sentence with the items through a light on individuals' remembering skills. Here comes the list of activities conducted by the clubs of Commerce and Management, Synergy Plus Club and Visicom Club. The Synergy Plus Club has conducted 9 activities, Name My Name, Art with Pop, Word Cross and 5 more. Art with Pop was more innovative as the participants were given 1 hour of time to create innovative pops. Visicom Club has conducted 6 activities, Investopedia, Mehendi Art, Perfect Consumer, Surprise, Date to Step and Cupid Arrow. The Perfect Consumer was an enlightened activity where students were informed about food safety standards and identification. Learner's Destiny Club has conducted 14 activities. Between the pages, DIY Jack-o'-lanterns, Halloween Party, Cover It Up and 10 more. Wingardium Leviosa was a good one as there are many Potterheads who found this activity very fun. With this, I would like to conclude the activities conducted by the respective associations and clubs for the academic year 2021 and 22. Thank you.
Thank you, Meghna. Let's now invite a liaison officer of Student Council 2021-22, Ms. K. Satyavardhani, with the report of BSc clubs, including Waste Management Club.
To dignitaries on and off the dais, good afternoon everyone. I am Satyavardhani, Liaison Officer of Student Council 2021 to 2022. I am extremely happy to announce the annual reports of the activities conducted by science clubs, including Waste Management Club and Sports Club. And the science clubs are Talent Club, Creative Art Club, Wildlife Club, Biomusketeer Club, Consumer Club, Fishing Club, Cybernauts Club. Firstly, I am talking about Talents Club. They have conducted 5 activities: candle making demo, free hand drawing competition, watercolor painting competition, finger painting competition, paper art competition. They have conducted various arts competitions. In that, finger painting competition has the highest number of participants. Then, creative art clubs. They have conducted 5 activities: folio break, eye makeup, knack your ability, style your drop, grab a ball. In the above mentioned activities, Hold Your Breath has the highest number of participants. Then Wildlife Club. They have conducted 9 activities. Case study competition, quiz competition, bird feederer and waterer mode. Seminar, paper crafts, treasure hunt, riddle pool, big brain time, law of jungle. In the above mentioned activities, case study competition has the highest number of participants and the activity is on the occasion of International Day of Climate Change is given on the participant were instructed to write the remedies and innovative ideas to solve the case study. Then Bio-Musketeers Club. They have conducted 8 activities. Greeting card competition, poster making competition, diabetes day, things that go together, Mona auction, kite making, tick tick, guess the song, quiz competition. This club has celebrating various days in the form of activities and making the student to have an awareness of that day. Then quizzing club. They have conducted 7 activities and they are hand painting, logo making, sudoku, riddles, blow me the way, book balance, memory game. This club has mainly conducted on the memory based games. Then Cybernauts. They have conducted total 8 games. Logo making, emoji expression technology, draw your imagination, how well do you know me, future in your pocket, let your pen shine, squid robotics, crypt crossword. They have conducted mostly mind games. Then Consumer Club. They have conducted 10 activities. They are logo making, orientation session, guess the commercials, pick me, where is my tie, Republic Day celebrations, handwriting competitions, group discussions, flip the bottle and blindfold. In the guess the commercial activities, the quotes, taglines for the popular television advertisements were asked in Telugu, Hindi and English. The participants should guess the correct answer. Then Waste Management Club. They have conducted 7 activities. They are orientation, arthro waste, campus cleaning, elocution competition, exhibition, outreach program, jam. In the above mentioned activities, on outreach program, Waste Management Club had went to Visakhapatnam to donate food, clothes and some eatable things and they also clean our college. Then Sports Club. Sports Club was involved in celebrations of Republic Day and they went to AU selection trials in handball, basketball, table tennis, kho-kho, yoga and judo. Thank you.
Student Council 2021-22, Ms. T. Kavyasri to report on extracurricular activities conducted this year.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, on and off the dais, and all my dear Josephines. I am Kavya Shri, the Vice President of the Student Council 2021-22. I am here to report the external activities that are conducted in the year 2021-22. No matter how talented someone might be, there should be a platform to explore their talents. In that matters, SJC will always come first to translate our student talents into top performance. There are various organizations came up and conducted activities for the students to showcase their talents. Vigilance Awareness Week organized by Vigilance Department from October 26 to November 1st, 2021. Students participated in events like essay writing, elocution, painting. Around 145 students participated in essay writing, 35 students participated in painting and 5 students in elocution from inter, degree and PG. HPCL in collaboration with Student Council organized observation of National Constitution Day on November 11, 2021. All the 3rd year EEP students have participated. APSSDC India Skills 2021 organized events, bridal makeup, jewelry making, plate painting, flower carpet, baking and mannequin dressing in collaboration with Student Council and the associations. Deworming drive was organized in collaboration with State Ministry for Health and Family Welfare. The local health workers and the corporator took this initiative. As the part of this drive, 1,000 students from intermediate, degree, second and third year students were distributed one tablet each. Mega medical camp with Tirumala Vijaya Hospital in collaboration with IQAC, SJCW, with Student Council and Department of Biochemistry with hemoglobin and blood group testing on Feb 7, 2022. Hair donation program for cancer survivors share organized by Green Friends Unisex Hair and Style Salon from Kevin Care in collaboration with Student Council, which was a big hit. More than 100 students and faculty members stepped forward to donate their hair and made activities successful. With this, I would like to conclude achievements of our students in their respective extracurricular activities and events. Thank you.
We would now like to call on Joint Secretary of the Student Council 2021-22, Ms. P. Pujita, with the list of our achievers in external events.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries on and off the days. I, P. Pujita, Joint Secretary of the Student Council for the year 2021-22. I feel privileged to report our achievements in external events. As first starting with Bharatiyam, it is conducted on 11 November 2021 as a part of Union Government's long program Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. A culture event named Bharatiyam was conducted at Kalabharti Indoor Stadium, where students of our college took and stood out as the winners. Students accompanied by our faculty advisors, Dr. Mary Anupama ma'am and Miss Soni ma'am. 7 students have participated in classical dance. 18 students have participated in national integration dance. Next is AIDS Awareness Week. It is conducted on 1st December 2021. Students from first degree accompanied by faculty advisor Miss Veena Spandana ma'am went to Sacred Heart School to perform a dance in order to bring the awareness on AIDS Day. 10 students of our college have participated in this event. Next is APSSDC Regional Rangoli Competition. It is conducted on 1st December 2021. Students from 1st and 3rd year participated in Rangoli competition organized by Andhra Pradesh State Skill Development for the inaugural. Around 19 students accompanied by our 2 staff advisors, Mr. Veena Spandana ma'am and Miss Soni ma'am, were taken to AU Convention Center near Arcade Beach to participate in this event. 19 students of our college have been taken part in this event. Next is Women's Day celebration with Indian Navy. Students of our college were invited to participate in this event organized by Indian Navy on Women's Day at Dolphin Sport. 4 students of our college have participated in this event. Next is National Girls Child Day. It is conducted on 24 Jan 2022. National Girls Child Day was celebrated by our BBC students accompanied by Dr. Mary Anupama ma'am and Sister Sangeeta. At Sacred Heart School, our students performed a skit to bring the awareness on Save Girl Child Day. And next is Juvenile Home. This event was presided by Sister Sangeeta and Dr. Mary Anupama ma'am. They went to Juvenile Home for celebrating pre-Christmas event. This event is organized for juveniles. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to share our external events with you all. Thank you.
Let's now invite Treasurer of Student Council 2021-22 to give us a report on BA clubs, Srishti Club and also TPC report.
Good afternoon everyone. I, Monica Kurada, Treasurer of Student Council, feel privileged to announce the happenings of BA clubs and the placement cell for the academic year 2021-22. Arts is not always about pretty things. It's about who we are, what happened to us, and how our lives are affected. As branches in the arts clubs, we have our very own Lidspell, Mindscope, Trailblazers, Heritage, Journosphere, and Srishti. Karaoke party by Lidspell was one of the most popular activities conducted during this year. Blind date with a book, Where Am I From, Where's My Bookmark, and 11 more activities have been conducted with great number of participation. President Divya and her team have conducted both online and offline activities and have entertained our students and stand as the club that has conducted highest number of activities under the BA clubs. Now we have Mindscope, the second highest number of activities with mega activity like MasterChef Fields in collaboration with Student Council, Huggies, Picture Abhi Baki Hai and 9 more activities with whoop-in participation of 250 plus participants. Mindscope has been open for all club and President Hamsini and the team have carried the club really well. They have conducted interesting activities and have set the bars high for the juniors. Trailblazers has started its journey with the Mega Startup Mela, which attracted huge crowd in the basketball court. The club has come up with interesting activities like TED Talks, the Maze Runner, Pictionary and more. CEO Dhahala and her creative team has come up with never before ever after activities. Heritage Club Heritage has had 100 plus participants for the first activity, fortified, and continued to grow with activities like I've Got Your Back, Disney Star and Paint the Part. The club is led by President Vidya, who has worked really hard with her team and came up with creative board for wall journal conducted by the Student Council. Journosphere is led by President Harika, who has worked along with her team to bring back the pride of Journosphere Club and has conducted subject-related activities like Persona Day Journalist, Short at Sight, Scribbling and Musing, etc. She has been an amazing leader and has taken the club to the next level. Srishti Club has conducted 11 remarkable activities under the supervision of Professor P.K. Jayalakshmi Ma'am, HOD of Second Languages. Some of their extraordinary activities include Vidya Ki Baat, Language Matters, Blind Trust and Poetry Competition. Now, coming to the Placement Cell report. Once a great philosopher said, and I quote, "It doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop." The placement cell of the institute is aptly set up not only to get the right job, but to guide our students to get into right careers. The process of personal attention and holding hands is norm of this cell, and every Josephine's life is affected highly by the placement cell. The placement cell has conducted several seminars on career development and has had placement drives where 3 of our students have been placed to work on part-time basis and later will be full-time in AOES consulting firm. 11 of our students from BSc, third BSc, are placed in Tata Consultancy Services as graduate trainees. The cell has organized APSSDC Industry Customized Training and Placement Program. Placement Park Drive has happened where 200 plus third year students have given an interview and 80 of them are selected for the second round that would happen after graduation. Upcoming activities of Placement Cell includes the Placement Drive for Digital Marketing Associates for SimplifyStocks.com, a US-based startup in Hyderabad, and this will happen in the month end. Placement Drive for secondary students in Pollock's School and for teachers in Little Teddy Bear Preschool. And friends, let me tell you, Dr. Aruna Devi Ma'am has single-handedly managed to successfully organize these activities and these campus drives in our campus with her dedicated team. Thank you.
Thank you, Monica. The Student Council has worked very hard during the year with all challenges. I now request our dignitaries on the desk to honor the student leaders and the faculty advisors for their dedication and untiring efforts.
So, the Student Council is one unit which has motivated for a lot of activities, and of course, I think every student in St. Joseph's has now become too smart. By the time they go out, they are typical, perfect, super brand ambassadors. So, big round of applause to everyone. Sister Shaiji, Sister Rose, Gauri, and Mangaveni. Treasurer K. Maunika from 3rd BA EPO. She's one person like the phone tiskunna ammai in the college. She is the one who raided the most number of phones. Probably she was the most hated. But she did it all because it was instructions by the principal and the management. And it was, I think, because of Monica and Veena ma'am that we collected how much? 42,000 in fines. May you bring more phones next year and may the amount increase. We now call on the secretary from the 2nd year, M. Madhu Varsha from BBA. Lot of hard work, and especially when the 3rd year Didis were very busy, Madhu Varsha and the joint secretary Pujita were working very, very hard. Pujita from MPC looked so quiet and so cute, did so much of hard work. While the Didis were busy, she was collecting the reports from the clubs and associations. And all of them prepared such good reports. I'm sure you'd appreciate that, isn't it? We now call on the liaison officer 1, K. Satyavardhani from CBZ. Worked very hard because Satyavardhani and Meghna were totally in charge of clubs and associations, collecting all information and making a report and also presenting. They were saying we don't want to unpin. I'm sorry, you have to. We have the liaison officer 2, Yusri Meghna from Home Science. Lot of hard work, worked so hard throughout. So don't underestimate the power of the 9-member squad of the Student Council. The inter-representative we now call on the little girl K. Gnaneshwari from 2nd Inter MPC. And though she came in a little late into the council, very active and took a lot of responsibilities, and very willingly she would come and ask, is there any work, ma'am? So big loud applaud of appreciation for Gnaneshwari. Most DD in the student council, the PG representative Piyasha Lata from MA English. And she is the true senior Didi, the mentor Didi for all the girls. And so sober, so highly intelligent, but very responsible. Let's hear it loud for Asha. We now have the most vibrant mentors behind the Student Council. Dr. Mary Anupama Palakurti from the Department of Biochemistry. Very active, especially when I went underground. So Mary Anupama with Soni and Veena were very active. We now call on the very active dancer, Miss Vadarevu Soni, Assistant Professor from the Department of Home Science. Yeah, you should actually see her perform on stage. She will beat any of the dancers in the college. She'll put you to shame. It now gives me great pleasure to call Miss Veena Spandana, Assistant Professor from the Department of English. So hardworking, all of them work so hard, round the clock, continuously mentoring the students. We now call on the lone man in the student council, Dr. C.H. Praveen, Assistant Professor in the Department of Physics. In fact, Praveen is so dedicated, so he would stay and said, "Iroju undala ma'am," and name Velunanna and Cheppinappudu he went. So big round of applause for Praveen. Give me great pleasure to welcome Dr. Hadassa Olive, Assistant Professor in the Department of Commerce and Management. Council for the year 2021-22, and so let's hear it very loud for them, right? After that we will take a photograph, don't disappear.
Hello everyone, and it is time to give a huge round of applause to our mentor, Ramani Dhanraj ma'am.
It's a wonderful experience to receive this rose from my own student Gauri, right? And when she walked up the stage, I don't know if you noticed, she was crying and crying. I said, "Go." She's crying and crying, and that's a true Josephine, right? Once you're a Josephine forever, immortal, eternal. Thank you, sister. And I really thank Sister Shaiji for imposing so much of confidence and making me the PRO and giving me so many roles in the college. We'll take a quick photograph.
May I now invite Veena ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to introduce our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Rose, Provincial Superior, Visakhapatnam Province of Sisters of St. Joseph's of Annecy, to the audience.
To success and competition brings out the best in you. A person of concern and compassion, diligent planner, dynamic administrator who stands by her word and keeps up her promises, our beloved Sister Rose. Sister has rendered her services in number of education institutions in Visakhapatnam, Srikakulam, Hyderabad, as a principal, correspondent and superior of the communities. Leadership skills and administrative proficiency made her the congregation's preferred choice as a provincial councillor in the year 2008 and assistant provincial in 2014 for the Visakhapatnam province. If one takes a closer look at the alchemy of the achieving person, two distinct virtues pop up. Besides, perseverance and hard work, and they are pioneering spirit and willingness. Our guest of honor, Sister Rose, is the living idiom of the women who happen to be placed at the right time, right place. In the year 2009, the Congregation of Sisters of St. Joseph of Annecy elected Sister as a Provincial Superior for the Visakhapatnam Province and as a President of the Society of St. Joseph's College for Women Autonomous. Sister's dedication and commitment for the cause of the mission of the society is evident in every aspect of her functioning. Sister is simple, with smile, strict in service, a good administrator and a noble educator, and now we wish you with a grateful heart that glittering gem of your noble service stuck in the congregation of SSJ carries forever and ever. And may God stay with you and gives you strength, joy and hope. Now I request the sister to come and give message to the students.
Good afternoon, honored guests, Principal, Sister Dr. Shaiji, all faculty, academic and supporting staff, all of you, intermediate, undergraduate and postgraduates of 2022. Congratulations, you have done it. All the hard work has finally paid off and you are all ready to take the next big step in life. I am happy to stand before you today and reflect on your collective journey in this institution. The past 2 or 3 years have certainly been tough, but now you are all here to celebrate your triumphs, your achievements, your victories, and the journey on which you have all embarked toward your future destinations. When you started your first year, no one ever knew how things would change within a few months due to the unprecedented pandemics. Away from your families to pursue your dreams, you worried about your families all the time after the pandemics started. However, your experience with COVID was far different from theirs. You were in safety and were still able to continue your studies. Of course, you worked harder and under more difficult conditions these past academic years than probably at any other times. You will never forget how you woke up 5 minutes before Zoom classes, eating and drinking while the lectures were ongoing. Hear that faint cry of kids in the background of your online classes. Each of you had your own unique experiences at St. Joseph's College for Women, a combination of good times and bad times, times of last minute studying for your examination, times of rushing for the bus or auto because you exactly know you're missing if you don't run, times of homesickness and thoughts of corona, and of course, times of friendship when you feel so lucky that you have these people around you. You can say that SJC has become your home away from home for the past 2 or 3 years. Graduation marks the end of yet another extraordinary chapter in your lives. With this chapter closed, I am sure that many of you are already anxious about starting the next one because, unlike your textbooks, you cannot skip through the pages of life to see how long the next chapter is going to be. For sure, SJC had made this chapter of your life very colorful and unique. You have learned a lot in terms of academics, as well as from your friends who come from different parts of India. All of you had different backgrounds when you entered here, but you are leaving as the proud students of this esteemed institution with a common wish to be successful. Students become the most important asset of the institution. Without them, institution and teachers are nothing. However, it is also true that a student is nothing or incomplete without a good teacher. So, both are equally responsible for each other's significance. Adulthood is no walk in the park. There are many responsibilities and you will feel burdened. But that is all a part of life. Discover yourselves, explore your strengths, and work on your limitations. The world is yours. You are the women of tomorrow, and society is going to rest on your shoulders. I want all of you to remember what we taught you and stay strong. Do not let any obstacles bring you down. Do not let anyone tell you that you are wrong. Believe in yourself and have faith, just like how we had faith in you. Often on graduation day, you look outside for heroes, but I am sure they are right here among you. I am sure that you don't have to look far for inspiration and that each of you have the potential to make an inspiring contribution to others by being true to your values and committing yourselves to great goals. When you walk out that gate one last time, we hope that you will come back to tell us about your endeavors. The highest summit will always be within your reach. When you leave here, be proud, celebrate what you have accomplished, and look forward with an eye toward how you too can be an inspiration for others. I'm reminded of a little story here. A gentleman was walking through an elephant camp and he spotted that the elephants weren't being kept in cages or held by the use of chains. All that was holding them back from escaping the camp was a small piece of rope tied to one of their legs. As the man gazed upon the elephants, he was completely confused as to why the elephants didn't just use their strength to break the rope and escape the camp. They could easily have done so, but instead they didn't try it at all. Curious and wanting to know the answer, he asked a trainer nearby why the elephants were just standing there and never tried to escape. The trainer replied, when they were very young and much smaller, we used the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, it's enough to hold them. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break free. The only reason that the elephants weren't breaking free and escaping from the camp was that over time they adopted the belief that it just wasn't possible. So, it is your belief, courage, patience, and hard work which will surely lead you ahead and give you a bright future. My good wishes are always with you, and I wish you all the best. I have a nice line for you that is well said by Albert Einstein. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. So once again, hearty congratulations to all the outgoing students of 2022. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Our chief guest, Mrs. Shri Gauri Devi, is truly a role model for all of us who has come up in life through sheer hard work. I now request Ramni ma'am to introduce the chief guest, Mrs. Gauri Devi, to the gathering.
Yes, to introduce Gauri, she is from the 2000K batch. We had a group called HEO, History, Economics, Office Management. They would study 2 subjects in Telugu and 1 subject in English. You can't even believe. Sister Nancy was saying, was there a group like that? I said, yes, there was. And she studied from 95, intermediate HEC. And then she progressed to studying HEO. So I remember the first 2 weeks she said she wanted to study under Ramni ma'am. That's why she joined HEO. She didn't know what a big devil and dragon I was. So, but she finally joined that. And then she'll say, I don't think I can study, I don't think I can study. I said, no, you have to study. Imagine studying one subject in English when you study all along in Telugu. Difficult or easy? Very difficult. Mind you, in the third year, she topped in my subject among all the English medium students. Right? Such a hard-working, coming from a very modest family. She was the first generation learner to graduate in her house. Her father was a very ordinary employee in RTC. To say he was just a driver. And she wanted to reach somewhere. Very hard-working. After that, she went on. So, 2000 she passed out. 2000 to 2002, she did her MA Economics from Andhra University. After that, she applied for Center for Development Studies in Thiruvananthapuram, one of the top institutes in the country. She was one of the top, only one of the 3 women who made it to that center in Thiruvananthapuram. Just imagine. And she went, when she went for the interview to Hyderabad, I went with her. I booked her ticket along with me because her father said, ఎలాగ పంపిస్తాను పాప ఎప్పుడు బయటకు వెళ్ళలేదు కదా సార్ నేను తీసుకెళ్తాను. So I took her, bought her ticket, bought my ticket, we went travel, we stayed somewhere, we came back. So the professor who interviewed her, the panel, he said, I believe, I've never heard of teachers who come all the way for a student, right? So that was the relationship with Gauri, and ever since, from that time, she worked 1.5 years in St. Joseph's as an economics teacher. That time also she did very well. In 2007, she joined Syndicate Bank, which is now merged into Canara Bank. Steadily advanced, manager, senior manager, and now she is chief manager in Canara Bank, Vijayawada. A story of a girl who came up the very hard way. Never bothered about clothes. She was only bothered about books. She would say, if you want to buy me something, buy me books. And I would buy her a lot of books. Right? So, that's a lot of inspiration for all you young people who think, నాకు సరిగ్గా ఏమీ లేదు, ఇంట్లో ఇది లేదు, అది లేదు, నేను చదువుతానా, నేను చేస్తానా. She is a perfect example. And now that's why, from that time, of course, after some time, she starts calling me Akka. But we fight a lot. We fight a lot. So she says, you know, I say this and a lot of fight. And she has a daughter and she has a son. So now, and the next, I think she's very soon, maybe in 6 months, she will become assistant general manager of the zone or something. And so may I request Gauri to speak, to address all of you. And she didn't even write anything on her profile. And she's telling me, నీకు అన్నీ తెలుసు కదా, నువ్వు నేను రాస్తాను. One of the I think, one of the most simplest and humblest girls I've ever seen in my whole life. So, big round of applause for Gauri.
Good evening, Vananda. Good evening, sisters. And my dear lecturers. And because of them only, today I am standing in front of you. And one thing I asked before taking the speech, whether Janki madam is there or not, because I came from Telugu medium. And we are always having a feeling that if we are speaking here and there, then Janki madam, hey, who is speaking from there? Like that only her sound is, so we are always afraid of her. But all madams are very good at heart, and at the same time they are always there for us whenever we need a support. Before asking, madam, we need this, they are there to provide that one. We are lucky in that aspect. Because of them only today, myself or my friends are my juniors also, to some extent whom I know. They settled in life. One thing friends, as junior Josephine, as a senior Josephine, I am just advising not speech, because I also came from that point only, so I know in a valedictory if it is speech, we will wait when she will leave or when they will leave, because we don't want that type of speech. So here I don't want my sisters to face the same situation. So one thing friends, when we joined in HEC, what madam told, in the year 1995, we came from different institutions. I came from government high school, which is located very far from this place, Kaniti, that is near a steel plant. And my friends from Sacred Heart High School and other schools near Kancharpalam and all. Can anyone guess what is the strength at intermediate first year HEC in 1995? Any guess? Huh? Okay, 1 minute. It is 105 admissions and we 93 members joined in first year. And surprisingly, out of 105 members, 7 of us got first class in intermediate board examinations. And second year, out of 93, that means almost 20 or 25% got married. So rest of them, again in second year also, we got only 5 first classes. And from this same group, HEP, the Telugu medium other history, economics, politics. So for that group, only 32 members joined. Where is 105, where is 95, where is 32? Out of that 32, for which I mentored for 3 years as a class leader, we out only 20 persons. And out of that 20 persons, only 5 of our classmates admit into university. So 105 to 5. So the success, it may be called success or whatever name you can put. But only thing, some situations are not in our hand. Always our parents or our relatives or our neighborhoods will pressure for marriage. Marriage will be sure. One day or other we have to marriage. But we cannot say no at parents or relatives, whatever it may be. So whatever time is in your hands, just use wisely. Whatever field you are, you just to be the top. You just to be the best. Top means only 1 or 2, but you do your best. Results will automatically come. But if you are seeing the Ramni madam, initially she forgot to mention one thing. Myself and Ramni madam are used to travel in the same bus. I used to step up at Kormanpalam. In the same bus, madam used to step up at Sriharipuram. So I am having the feeling that, as madam told, my mother is illiterate and my father is 5th class or 6th class, he is educated. So I am having the fear that I am not having any knowledge to speak anything with anybody. So that's why I am very quiet. I don't even open my mouth also. So madam thought that she is very proud. She only opened up after my graduation completes. She only opened up. I thought meeku baga gear anukunnanu. So that is the word used by Ramni madam. And when I joined in HEO, lot of my relatives and my classmates of other groups, CBZ and other groups, because our classmates belongs to science groups also, they are making a fun. Whether you will become manager or not, what you are joining in HEO. At that time, my mindset is that I want to learn English. So for that, I took HEO as an opportunity. That's it. Apart from that, I am not having any idea about what HEO will give, what office management, what are the subjects, after that what I will do. I am not having any idea. The mindset is I want to learn English. So I want to speak confidently, whether it is
correct or wrong, I don't know, but I want to speak confidently. That confidence was given by Ramani Madam only, and thank you for that one throughout my life. Even in today also, in my career also, wherever I go, all people, even very very senior to me also respects me as an individual as well as a guide. Because I am always saying to my juniors who are joining newly to our bank also, do the best customer service. Because women or girls are having one very good weapon with you, that is smile. So always our motto is service with smile. So if man is smiling, I am sorry, I am seeing a lot of men here. At our time, no men are allowed, only Joji, except Joji and photographer Raju. Now all men are here. So sorry sir, I am not saying that you people are not laughing, but smile of a girl, a smile of a girl child, a smile of a woman is having a lot of importance. So with that great weapon, and at the same time, you are the person who can do multitasking. If I am as an in charge in my branch, if I got one new posting of girl officer, I will be so happy, because she can handle gold loans, she can handle advances, she can handle cash. If it is a male officer, he will stick on to one job only. Madam, I am not having time. I say that, sir, it will not come. She is also having 24 hours, out of that 12 hours she is working. You will also work for 12 hours. No madam, I am doing this one, I am not having time for that one. But that beautiful God already gifted to women only. So with these great weapons, please, my dear sisters, I am just telling you, you can do whatever you want. But only thing is that strong determination is required. And that strong determination nobody can give except you. You yourself has to determine. I want to be this. I strongly determine I want a government job. Not this job or that job. I want a government job. I am not having any specifications. So I tried for that one only. With God's grace and with all the elders' support and their blessings, I got that one. And you will not believe, I am a strong fan of science studies. Because in 10th class, I got 85% in science and 92% in maths. I came for admission into MPC group. Sister told that, Sister wherever she will be there, may God, her soul will be rest in peace. So, Sister Veronica, what she told, for Telugu medium people, English medium seats will not be given. Now that rule may not be there. At that time, see, all these people made me to study social only, which I never studied in 10th class. You will not believe, I got only 47 marks in social. But here after coming history, what history? Charles I, Charles II, what else? European history, everything. Then I fed up with history. I want to divert. That's why I selected office management for another reason also. So that history is fed up. After joining intermediate also, I applied for polytechnic because I want to know, I want to be in that field, maths field. But after completion of 1 year, I got in Visakhapatnam polytechnic seat. But at that time, I don't know, maybe God only guided me in this side. So from that day onwards, whatever may be the field, I want to be the best. I will be always like this only, then only I can make a remarkable achievement in life. So for that, I want our madam's support and all of your blessings also, not blessings, wishes. So this is from my short this thing I want to share you. At the same time, as a banker, I want to share some of the loan products, that is Canara Vidya.
So Canara Vidya is education loan product inland and abroad. So for graduate and postgraduate degrees courses for 3-year and 2-year abroad studies, you can offer a collateral security, that is land and building. You, in the sense, not you, your parents should offer a collateral security. So based on that one, we will provide education loan to pursue postgraduate in abroad, and after studying there, nobody will come here. That is our experience, what is telling. So you will also get settled there. So whoever having ambitious to go abroad, our bank is there to provide loans. So this is, madam is telling a lot of things about me, but the only thing I did was that I want to be best, and that's what St. Joseph taught me. So all the Josephines, wherever you go, whatever may be the field, whatever may be the difficulty, whatever may be the situation, you should come up with a bright smile, with a cherishable career, and at the same time with a great achievements in your life. All the best to all my juniors. Thank you one and all. Thank you, ma'am, for your pearls of wisdom. Every student has achieved a lot after entering the portals of HJC. Yes, it's time to applaud our achievers for various aspects and events. May I invite the dignitaries on the dais to award the students with their prizes and certificates. Firstly, we would like to invite Dr. Anupama ma'am, in charge of Department of Biochemistry, to read the list of proficiency prizes.
It's indeed a privilege to announce the proficiency certificates for the year 2020-2021. First one is Mrs. Loga Kannan Memorial Award for the Outstanding PG Home Science Student, and this goes to Sai Yashashwini Sridevi from 2nd MSc Home Science. Sai Yashashwini Sridevi, please come on to the desk. Next one is again Mrs. Loga Kannan Memorial Award for the Outstanding PG Mathematics Student, and it goes to V. Lakshmi Prasanna, 2nd MSc Math student. Lakshmi Prasanna. Third one is, this is instituted by Professor G. Gopal Rao, Centenary Celebrations 2008, Prime Mover Group for the toppers in MSc Organic Chemistry, and this goes to Ms. K. Uma Maheshwari of 2nd MSc Organic Chemistry, 2nd MSc Organic Chemistry, Ms. K. Uma Maheshwari. Thank you, ma'am, for taking the award on her behalf. Next one is Sister Saint Andrews Scholarship instituted by Ms. D. A. Ramani for the Outstanding PG English Student, and this goes to Sweta Chakravarti, 2nd MA English. Next award is Mrs. VVS Sita Lakshmi Scholarship for 2nd Inter student who secured highest marks in Telugu in their first intermediate, and this goes to two students. First one is B. Ramya from 2nd Inter MPC. Miss B. Ramya. Next one is Sister Raphael Scholarship instituted by Mrs. A. Anusuyama for 2nd Intermediate MEC students who secured highest marks in the year first intermediate examinations, and this goes to Sumayya Sultana from 2nd Inter MEC. Sumayya Sultana, Miss Sumayya Sultana. Next one is Mary Chandler Lakshmi Sujata Award for the student who secured highest marks in 2nd degree mathematics instituted by Dr. Captain K. Sujata ma'am, head of the Department of Mathematics, and this goes to G. Bhavita Rani of 3rd BSc M Stats. Miss G. Bhavita Rani. Next one is Srimati Lalita Shastri Memorial Prize instituted by Dr. Y. Lakshmi Prabha for topper in Telugu, during the first and third semesters from 2nd BSc Home Science, and this goes to Buldi Surisha from 3rd BSc Home Science. Next, one more prize, again Srimati Lalita Shastri Memorial Prize instituted by Dr. Vailakshmi Prabha for the toppers in core subjects in Home Science, and this goes to P. Sonia from 3rd BSc Home Science. Next, Mrs. T. Indira Devi Memorial Rolling Shield for the student who got high score in first semester chemistry, theory and practical. Of 2nd BSc BBC. Rolling Shield, please. Rolling Shield. Next one is for the Proficiency Awards for 2020, 22, 21 and 22. Sister Saint Entry Award for All-Rounder Best Student, 3rd degree student instituted by Dr. Sugna Kannan, Mrs. Janaki Naidu, and this goes to Korada Maunika. Miss Scholarship for 2nd Inter students who secured highest marks in Telugu, and this goes to Chamantula Ramya of 2nd by PC. Chamantula Ramya. Next, Sister Raphael Scholarship instituted by Mrs. C. Anusuyamma, again for 2nd Intermediate MEC students who secured high score in their first intermediate examination. This goes to Muthu Meghana from 2nd MEC. Muthu Meghana. Next one, Mrs. Loga Kannan Memorial Award for the outstanding PG Home Science student. May I request Bedireddy Janaki of 2nd MSc Home Science to be please be prepared for that. Miss Janaki,
Please come from the left and then go out from the right. All those who are receiving prizes enter from the left and come out from the right. Thank you.
we have one more Mrs. Loga Kannan Memorial Award for the outstanding PG Mathematics student, and this goes to Vasanta Kumari of 2nd MSc Maths. Vasanta Kumari, Miss Vasanta Kumari of 2nd MSc Maths, please come on to the desk. Next award is instituted by Professor G. Gopala Rao, Centenary Celebrations 2008, Prime Mover Group for the topper of MSc Organic Chemistry, and this goes to B. Sri Gayatri of 2nd MSc Organic Chemistry. Sri B. Gayatri. Next one is Sister St. Andrews Scholarship instituted by Ms. T. Ramani for the outstanding PG English student, and this goes to Mary Anjana Sharma from 2nd MA English. Miss Mary Anjana Sharma. Next one is Parupudi Ramalakshmi Leadership Prize for 3rd degree student instituted Professor LSR Krishna Shastri Memorial Prize instituted by Dr. Y. Lakshmi Prabha for meritorious student in 2nd Inter MPC, and this goes to B. Ramya Jyoti of 2nd Inter MPC. Ramya Jyoti. Next is again Professor LSR Krishna Shastri Memorial Prize. This is for the meritorious student in 2nd Inter BPC. This goes to Kottapalli Aruna Kumari from 2nd Inter BPC. Kottapalli Aruna Kumari. Next one is Medicherla Lakshmi Sujata Award for the student who secured highest marks in 2nd degree mathematics instituted by Dr. Captain K. Sujata Ma'am at the Department of Mathematics, and this goes to Kurikula Saumya of 2nd BSc MPC. Kurikula Saumya. Next one is Srimati Lalita Shastri Memorial Prize instituted by again Lakshmi Prabha Ma'am for topper in Telugu, and this goes to Sirigudi Meghana from 2nd BSc Home Science. topper in Telugu and the next one is core subjects topper. Congratulations to all the winners. Over to Asha.
Professor of Department of Home Science to give the prizes for the internal activities conducted by Student Council in the year 2021-22.
Now I am going to announce all the winners of the internal activities conducted by the Student Council for the year 2021 and 22. Now the prizes for the Youth Icon. The first prize goes to P. Nikhila, 3rd year BCom. The second prize goes for Durga Bhavani, 1st EPJ. Durga Bhavani, 1st EPJ. The third prize goes for S. Shravani, 1st EEP. Shravani, 1st EEP. Girls, please come up. Durga Bhavani. Okay, let's go with the Talent Expo. Where is my bookmark expo by Lickspill? Winner is A. Gauri Priya, 1st BBA. Gauri Priya, 1st BBA. The runner goes to M. Lohita, 2nd Inter by PC. For the Talent Club, T. Gayatri, 1st year Home Science. And runner goes to KV Rupika, 3rd Home Science. And for the World Wildlife Club, Sharon goes from 3rd CBZ. Girls, please come up. Gauri Priya, Lohita, Gayatri from 1st Home Science, KV Rupika from 3rd Home Science, Sharon from CBZ. The next activity is Christmas card party. The first prize goes to A. Swati, 3rd MSTAX. And the second prize goes to Shamina Banu, 1st Inter by PC. I repeat, Shamina Banu, 1st Inter by PC. Girls, hurry up. And the third prize for the Christmas card party, K. Jnaneshwari, 2nd Inter MPC. Girls, next be ready. Rangoli competition, Team Pongal. First prize goes to Nagalakshmi, 3rd Home Science. And second prize goes to K. Aruna, 2nd MPC. 2nd MPC, K. Aruna. Next, feel it, reel it. Feel it, reel it. The first prize goes to P. Jayashri, 2nd MPC. And the second goes to B. Ananya Sahiti from EEP, 1st EEP. Right, the next hurdles. The next activity hurdles. The first prize goes to M. Kavya, 1st BCom. M. Kavya, 1st BCom. The second goes to E. Divya Varshini, 3rd MPC. E. Divya Varshini, 3rd MPC. And the third prize goes to M. Ram Shrujana from 1st year Stats, Maths.
Take a trip with us. Come on.
The next activity, dance and skit. The next activity is dance and skit. For the solo dance, B. Vaishnavi, 3rd CBZ. For the solo dance, B. Vaishnavi, 3rd CBZ. For the group dance, the first winners are Sai Divya, Navya, Sandhya, Pooja, Kavya from 3rd MPC. The runners for the group dance, S. Anisha, P. Mrudula, Navya Rupa, Prasanna from 1st MPC. The runners for the group dance, Girls, come up. Let's go with the skit. The first prize for the skit, K. Swati, P. Renuka Reddy, C.H. Priyanka, D.A. Ruth Parimala, Harshini, Prasanna and Sirisha from First BBC. First BBC. The second prize for the skit goes to G. Hemalata, S. Gayatri, Y. Vanajakshi, C.H. Priyanka, V. Bhagyashri, E. Divyavarshini, D. Kushmapriya from third year MPC. From third year MPC. One more second prize. One more second prize for the skit from third home science. Manasa, Swapna, Sirisha, K. Anusha, Reshma, Pratyusha and Pavani. The next activity is wall journal. Girls, be ready. You know your group. The wall journals. First prize. There are two, Home Science Association and ASA Association. Please come up with your group, Home Science and ASA Association. Let me read the names. Lalita, Saujanya, Nalini, Rupika, Sushmita, Pooja, Sonia, Ikshita. Who's this? From Home Science Association and ASA Association followed by A. Swati, P. Tejashwini, Aishwarya, Anita and Neha. The second prize for the association, Commerce and Management. Commerce and Management. Girls, please come with your group. Anjali, Shri Behera, Bipabi, Sunida, Ashwini. What is? Then Praveen, Parveen and Apshika. Please come up with your group, Commerce and Management Department, please. Then for the clubs, Wildlife Club. First prize goes to Wildlife Club. The wall journal competition for the clubs, Wildlife Club, B. Vagdevi, Vishwateja, Vanita, Navlin Kaur and Angel Vara from 2nd CBZ. This is Wildlife Club. The second prize goes to Talent Club. The second prize goes to the Talent Club. Geeta, Deepika, Sirisha. Yes. Oh. Come up in a group. Home Science Association. In a group. ఇదంతా స్కిట్టమా? The wall journal, the first goes to Home Science Association and ASA Association. Please come up with your group. Girls, please. Clap. Management. Commerce and Management. That's given a big. Get up. The first prize goes to Wildlife Club. Wildlife Club. Oh, my mother. For the Wall Journal. They are only playing. The second prize goes to Talent Club. The activity Wall Journal. The second prize goes to Talent Club. Girls, be ready. All the choreographs for the flash mob, please be ready. Vidya, Bilvika, Bhavana, Shailaja, Sandhya and Saipriya, you can take as a whole. Please be ready, the flash mob choreographers. Talent Club. Where's the Talent Club, girls? Geeta, Deepika, Sirisha, Lohita, Sanya, Nagalakshmi and Alfia. Please be ready. Bilvika, Bhavana, Shailaja, Sandhya and Saipriya.
After that, move out. Come there. After that, move out. After that, move out.
Bhavana, Shailaja, Sandhya and Saipriya.
Get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. Realize the time that I wasted. I feel like you can't feel the way I feel. Be fucked up if you get me right. Oh, 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 oh. Be fucked up if you can't be right. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed, even when I knew I never could. Know that I can't find nobody else as good as you. I need you to stay, need you to stay. I do the same thing I told you that I never would. Told you I changed.
Thank you, girls. Thank you all. To you, Asha.
We would now like to invite Dr. Praveen Babu Sir, Assistant Professor for the Department of Physics, to read the list of winners participated in extracurricular activities.
Now I am going to announce Sports Awards for the year 2021 and 22. All India Inter-University Yoga, B. Amini. South India Inter-University Basketball, E. Divyavarshini. Inter-University Table Tennis, Rincey Joseph. Next, NSS Achievers 21-22. Best NSS Volunteer Award, B. Angelina, 3rd BA EPO. 3rd BSc BBC. Best cadet for the year 2021, Shriyasi Bhakta, 3rd MP Computers. Next, best cadet for the year 21-22, Uma Maheshwari, 3rd MP Computers. PC, Junior Under Officer, Jennifer, EPJ.
Shreyasi could not come here because she and her father were coming to college and she had a small accident. So she couldn't reach the college, so please keep her.
Next, best achiever in NCC Junior Under Officer, Vishaka Yadav, 3rd BCom. Thank you.
We're the last of the awards. The club things are there. Where are the club ones? Before the best yard certificates are given, we did an analysis of the best associations and the best clubs based on the number of activities, number of participants and the number of, we saw the record book, everything, all three together. The best association for 2021-22 is Analytical Science Association, ASA. So will the ASA council of 5 people, top 5 people come up and take the prize? ASA President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary. Quickly. President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary. It's a big thing. They had so many activities. And the ASA mentor also. The staff mentor also can. Lot of interesting activities. Very good. The feedback was also very good. BA departments, the best clubs in the BA department on the basis of the number of activities, number of participants, the book, the feedback, everything together. Lit Spell is the best BA club. Still there are a lot of clubs. BA, Lit Spell, President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, 4 of them. Quick. President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, 4 of them. Quick. Run up. No, not the new Lit Spell. No. Reshma, the current Lit Spell.
She's the Vice President.
Vice President, okay, come. Please come. Sudha ma'am is Lit Spell, yes. She says, don't give Lit Spell. People think you're partial to me. Sudha ma'am is like that. In the BSc clubs, because Consumer Club is also BA and BSc, mostly BSc because I make computers, Consumer Club is the best BSc club. President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary, who is the mentor, please come forward. Run up. Mentor, who's the staff mentor? Prasuna ma'am or whoever, yeah. Who's the staff mentor? Who? Prasuna ma'am took from. Ramni Lata, can Miss Ramni Lata come? Yes. From the economics department. Gauri will be very happy. Quick. from the general clubs. One club which had a lot of activities, lot of excitement, lot of participation is Learner's Destiny Club. Will the President, Vice President, Secretary and Treasurer come up? Learner's Destiny, President, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer, quickly. And is there a mentor, staff mentor? Please come up, run up. Go that side. In fact, it's one club which has made people more active, lot of activities, participation. And we also considered the WhatsApp notices, everything. We did a thorough analysis throughout the week. Where's that other one? No. Of the library. They did a lot of propagation and promotion of the library. Thanks to Monica with all her innovative and creative. One club which did a lot of activity on the platform is Waste Management Club. We call upon the President, Vice President, Treasurer and Secretary. They also did an outreach campaign. And the mentor of Waste Management Club. President, Vice President, Treasurer, Secretary and the mentor of Waste Management Club. Who's the mentor for Waste Management Club? Deepthi from Chemistry Department, Dr. Deepthi. Okay. Open this, please. Open this. Now for the best CR certificates, out of 58, we've identified 15 best CRs on the basis of the feedback from your class, on the basis of the meetings, attendance at meetings, on the basis of how you responded in the WhatsApp, and so many other unseen factors. So Nveena ma'am will read the best CRs, 5 from first year, 5 from second year, 5 from third year. If your name, your CR is not in this list, please make sure your CR gets an award next year. Over to Veena Spandana ma'am who will read the list. Okay, that is. And the 2 CRs from PG department, yes. We will revolve the certificate.
Okay, from first EEP, Sheikh Prasad.
Yes.
EEP first year, Sheikh Prasad.
Here only.
First MPCS, Udashri. First MPCS, Udashri. First BBA, Beyonce. First BBA, Beyonce. Please come fast. First MPC, P. Apurva. First MPC, P. Apurva.
Run up. Don't walk like a beauty pageant.
First Home Science, Mary Jacinta. First Home Science, Mary Jacinta. Now from the second years, second MPC, K. Soumya. Please be ready.
Second year, second MPC.
MPC, K. Soumya.
Next.
Second BBC, Maithili. Second BBC, Maithili. Please come. Second MPCS, D. Lavanya. Second MPCS, D. Second EEP, Bhavana.
Two certificates I kept there, I think.
Second EEP, Bhavana. Second BBA, Jahnavi. Second BBA, Jahnavi. Now from final years, Uma Maheshwari. MPCS Uma Maheshwari. MPC Esther.
Drop the bass.
EPO Chandani. MECS Shibani. MECS Shibani. Home Science Sonia.
Drop the bass.
Second PG, Amulya. Second MSc Mathematics, Sirisha. PG second year Mathematics, Sirisha.
Drop the bass.
Thank you.
Second MSc Psychology. Please come up and with a cash award. Second MSc Psychology case, Sai Sudha. Okay, we had a student of the year voting, but normally earlier batches when we had student of the year, the student of the year was really, we had out of 1200 votes, we had 500, 600 votes. The first time we had very few votes. So we thought it's not right to call it anymore against Student of the Year award. But so we thought we would call it the most popular student of the year. Because to tell you that out of 2000 votes, somebody who gets only 68 votes can't be Student of the Year. So we thought we'll still call that most popular student of the year. And that award goes to A. Swati from Maths, Statistics, Computer Science. Big round of applause. And now for the last two awards, which are the first of these awards has been instituted by it's called the Sister St. Andrea Award for the all-round best student from third degree, instituted by Dr. Suguna Kannan, Mrs. Janaki Naidu, Dr. Vibhiti Sundari, Dr. Seshalata, an alumni of SJC, and Professor Pramila from Andhra University. And it is done very, very systematically, where the students had to apply for the award, make their application, shortlisted, and they definitely had a big, under the leadership of Sister Shaiji and her team, they had a tough time deciding. And the Sister St. Andrea Award for all-round best student third degree 2021-22 goes to Korada Maunika from third BA EPO. awards, a very, very profound award called the Leadership Excellence Award, instituted for a third degree student, instituted by Mr. Mukti Parupudi, an NRI from Atlanta, US, in his mother's name, Parupudi Ramalakshmi Award. So it is called the Parupudi Ramalakshmi Leadership Excellence Award for all-round leadership abilities, and this goes to Disha Bhushan Vaidya from 3rd BCom. And as President, Disha also proved that she's a very cool person. She never lost her temper with anything. Once again, thank you, Sister Shaiji, Sister Rose. That's a lot of patience and perseverance, I must say. A big round of applause for all of them.
Thank you, ma'am. We are indebted to our chief guests and our guest of honor for sparing their valuable time to be with us this auspicious afternoon and celebrate our success. It's my pleasant privilege to request our Principal Dr. Sister Shaiji to present tokens of appreciation to our chief guest and our guest of honor, Reverend Sister Rose and Professor V. Mangaveni.
Now, on behalf of ASA, Professor K. Sujata, Head of the Department of Mathematics, will present a small memento to Professor P. Mangaveni, former Head of the Department of Chemistry. Because we couldn't do this because of the pandemic and a lot of challenges we had. Yes, Mangaveni, please. Gauri. And Gauri is NCC madam also. So the last part of the form. So wait. So we will have, please be very patient when our intermediate little girl Gnaneshwari is proposing the formal vote of thanks.
Dignitaries on and off the dais. Good afternoon. I, K. Gnaneshwari, Inter-Representative of Student Council, feel privileged to propose the vote of thanks. We first of all thank God Almighty for His powerful presence in all our making the celebration happen so well. We are thankful to Srimati Gauri Devi, Chief Manager, Canara Bank, Vijayawada, for sparing her most valuable time with her presence, travelling all the way from Vijayawada, and her inspiring valedictory address to all of us, especially the students. Ma'am, it is a privilege that we were fortunate to have your august presence for the valedictory function. I'd like to thank Reverend Sister Rose, Provisional Superior of Sisters of St. Joseph of Ansi, Visakhapatnam Province, and President of College, who is a guest of honor and took the time to be here this afternoon. We appreciate her continued support, blessings, and messages. Our deepest gratitude to our principal, Dr. Sister Shaiji, for sharing the college report with us and her simple message. A true leader that shares, constantly monitors the welfare of staff and students. We acknowledge the untiring efforts and hard work of our Vice Principal, Sister Hema, and Secretary, Sister Mary, who have looked into the minutest details of the event. Our sincere appreciation go to the members of press for the presence and their support in covering the event images today. We owe our gratitude to the staff advisors, Ms. D.A. Ramani ma'am, Dr. Mary Anupama ma'am, Mrs. Soni ma'am, Mrs. Veena Spandana ma'am, Dr. Praveen Babu sir, Dr. Hadasha Aliu ma'am, who worked very hard to make this function a success. For a program of this magnitude, the faculty and students worked as beautifully as the members of orchestra, putting everything in place. Every committee coordinated well within themselves to fulfill their responsibilities. We could be failing if we did not appreciate the efforts of non-teaching staff of the college for their hard work in every part of this function. Our sincere thanks must go to all the student volunteers, especially from NSS and NCC, and the class representatives who have worked as a team to manage the event successfully. We are also grateful for the sound and light engineers team Chandu Anna for making the show so beautiful with least disturbances in sound. We must thank our photographer, Mr. Pawan, and his team for covering the event in images. Thank you.
See, now we understand who the students like and clap. When they say Chandu Anna, they are clapping more. Sorry. Anyway, to say that Gauri ma'am will have to leave because she's catching, she has to take the Godavari, and accompanied by her friend Miss Vani, who's also Jayalakshmi's great fan, right? And she's doing a PhD. The college community recognizes the presence of one gorgeous lady, Miss Vicky Hale, the English language fellow who all of you know and you love. And the college is also very happy that today we have a very charming man, Mr. Ralph Hale, Miss Vicky's husband, Ralph. We are very happy that we have the American presence in St. Joseph's 64th valedictory function. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will remember this, and maybe we will request the dignitaries to join in the audience to enjoy the remaining part of the program. Thank you, Sister Rose, once again for so patiently being here.